What's going on, everybody? It's Barmine from Barmine Tech, and I'm going to show you how to upgrade from Proxmox version 7 to Proxmox version 8, and I'm going to show you right now what it's going to look like when you're all done. So this is actually the upgraded Proxmox version. If we come over here, you can see I have virtual environment 8.0.3. You can see the dashboard looks a little bit different, and if you stick around for this video, you're actually going to be able to do this on your own. It's a super simple upgrade, and you can have it done in less than 10 minutes. So stick around, and let's get right into it. So my friend Nova Spirit actually shared this write-up with me, and it has all the information. So it's from Virtualization How To. Looks like Brandon Lee wrote this, and it has all the information we need about the update and all the good stuff. So we already know what Proxmox is, so we're going to skip down to the new features. So if we look through, it has it's upgraded to Debian 12. So Proxmox is Debian based, if you didn't know. We have a new QEMU, LXC, ZFS. We have some new, looks like some sort of Cypher stuff. Some new enterprise stuff, but we're not going to be doing that. We have new text-based user interfaces. When you install ISOs, we get some new network bridges. So we have host network bridges and VNets now integrated. Some more stuff for synchronization of LDAP and AD. So if you're somebody who runs this in a production environment, that can be really helpful. We got some new CPU types, and it looks like we can map our resources better for PCI and USB devices, so that could be pretty helpful too. And it looks like they fixed the GUI and the API. And if you're looking for more in-depth details of what they changed, they have it right here, but we don't need that, so we're going to start working on the actual upgrade. So we need to get into our Proxmox box. So I have mine right here. We're using the Barmine Tech server, and I'm going to get into the shell. So I opened up a quick putty session just because that's how I like to work with SSH. One thing we do need to note, you need to come into your Proxmox node, come down to updates, and make sure everything's up to date. So I just ran my updates. If I refresh it, I still have no updates, and you need to make sure you get that done before you do it, because you need to have everything up to date before you upgrade. Let's go back to the write-up. I'm going to drag it over. We're going to put this in here. So now I have this, clear that, and we're ready to start working. So we go to the step-by-step guide. So we're going to do apt get update end apt get upgrade y. So I just did that. So we're going to let it run through again. And we look through the next steps. Super simple. This is just making sure everything's on the latest version. If you have any VMs, make sure you have some backups. I don't have anything really valuable in here. It's just a Docker machine, which is okay. Make sure you have a backup to it, and you might need to migrate it off if you need to keep it running. Okay, so now our next command to start the upgrade is PVE 7 to 8, 8 not 9, tech full. And you can see now it's going to start running these commands. So if you try to run the command and you don't get an update, make sure you come over to this next tab. I'll put links to both of these, and make sure that you have the no update subscription repository. I actually make a video about this, so I'll put a card up in the corner for this. It's how to put the non-enterprise repositories in use, so you could actually get upgrades and updates to your Proxmox host. So you need that if you want to use it. So then you got to make sure you have to upgrade everything afterwards, or you won't get these new repositories you need. But there's a write-up and there's also a video, so I'll put a link to both and a card in the video for you. So now after this runs, we get to come down here. Looks like we're good. We have one warning, just to make sure that the output for detailed information. Yeah, warning storage NAS is enabled but not active. That's okay. I actually can delete this. So let's do that real quick just so I don't have any issues. So we're going to come to data center, storage, NAS, we're going to remove it. So I'm going to come back over here. So now that's all done. So we just did that just to make sure. If I run it again, that will be okay. So now we can see I'm okay. So let's keep going on. So now we need to do this next command, which is going to be, I'm going to clear it out so you guys can see everything up top. Okay, so now we're going to start working on the next command. So we're going to do apt update. I'm going to do apt upgrade tech y. And then we're going to do apt dist upgrade, and we'll do PVE version. And you can see over here it's going to show me I'm running 7.4-15. So that's my version, so we're going to upgrade that. Okay, so now we're actually ready to load in Proxmox 8. So we're going to do sed tech I '*s/ bullseye / bookworm / g apostrophe. We're going to do space Etsy apt sources dot list. So we're going to push that. And now again, this is where it's going to come in that if you don't have that no enterprise repository, you need to make sure you have that done. So we did that. So now we can do apt update. So this failed, so I'm going to go back over and I'm going to make sure that those lines are still commented out, because they might have just updated. So let's go back into clear nano /etsy /apt /sources. So now remember, when you work anything in this, make sure your root. So if you're SSHing into your actual Proxmox host, your roots, or anything you do is final. So make sure you're careful when you type your commands. So let's just make sure I have my that. So I have my no subscription, and then let's make sure that the other line is still commented out, and it's not. So we're going to comment that out. I'm going to do that. So now we should be good. If I go back, we're going to run this command again. We're going to try the apt update again. And now you can see it's working. So now there's 589 packages that can be upgraded. So that was all the trick was. This line over here, it uncommented what we just did before. So just make sure you come back over here, you follow my video as we did before, and we comment out this line right here. So you're going to open up this source file in Etsy, and we're going to comment it out. So now I'm just going to upgrade, and we're going to go from there. Apt dist upgrade. Yes, I want to. I'm going to let this upgrade, and we'll be back when it's all done. So as the upgrade process goes on, you're going to start seeing we're going to have a whole bunch of new news. They're giving us a whole bunch of blurbs about what they are going to depreciate. So I'm not going to hit Q, and I'm just going to keep working. Get this prompt. If I want to change this file, we're going to click yes. And there are services installed on your system which need to be restarted. That's fine. We're going to restart it because I don't have anything that needs to stay up at the moment. So if you do, you're going to have to schedule a change window so you could restart your server. I don't. I shut everything off. I don't have anything currently running on this Proxmox host that needs to be running so I could run this upgrade. I would suggest trying to do something similar to power everything down or fail over to another system if you have it, just so you can get this upgrade all done. So we're going to come back when this is all done again. We might get another warning that there might be another file that has to be overwritten. If I hit yes. So after you sit here for a while and you get all of the commands finally run, you might have to hit yes to a couple more file overwrites. So now after you run all those commands, you might get some of these other windows, you might not. I didn't, but you might. I don't know. If we come over here, we type PVE version, you can see I'm running PVE 8.0.3. So we're actually all set, and if I come back over here to my Proxmox environment, it's all set here. So that's how we upgrade our version of Proxmox from 7 to 8. If you have any issues, you can just watch through the video again, and it'll probably answer any of the questions you had. And if you do still have any issues, join my Discord. I'll have a link below, and in there you can ask any questions, and I'll help you the best I can, or I'll try to find you resources that will help you better. Like I said, make sure you have backups of all of your important VMs and data. You don't want to lose anything in case something does happen during your upgrade. But everything should run smoothly. I did it. It worked good, and you could get this done in under 10 minutes. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and join the Discord. We're trying to grow the Discord out so we have a good community, and we can continue to grow the Barmine Tech community. So that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.